Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Fabulites. Out here walking and talking with Miss Poetry. Hey! My Twisted Lyf with Poetry. It just got twisted up in here. So listen, I just wanted to get this. I want to ask you again. You said you started doing videos with your weight loss journey.
I started doing those in April of 2015.
Okay.
Where I've been on the constant climb up rather than down. And put on fabulous 11 pounds.
All right.
And I started the reviews in October.
Okay.
Which I've started because of a subscriber. They was like, I think you should do reviews because I like the way that you talk. And I was like, I watch TV all the time, so I figured, okay, let me try it.
Okay.
And I watched that first episode of season 1 of The Walking Dead. That was so traumatic for me. So I just went from there.
It just started there.
Yeah.
I watched Walking Dead. I started, when I started watching Underground, I was so obsessed with Underground. The first season, I watched every episode about 5 times. Okay. And anybody who did any review of Underground on YouTube, I watched. I read everything I could find. I was just like obsessed.
I was a latecomer to Underground. Yeah. I binged watched for 2 weeks before the second season started. Yeah. And I was just like so caught up into it. I was like, I called people up on the phone like, why you didn't tell me to watch this show? I was so mad. Like, why you didn't tell me to watch this? Because I only know 2 people who actually watch it.
In real life.
In real life, yep.
And I try to get everybody to watch it, but it's a challenging sell for a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people I know are like, I don't want to watch another slavery movie. I'm like, first, it's not a movie. I have to argue that first. It's not a movie.
It's a television show.
And then 2, name me, how many slave movies do you actually know?
Yeah, that's what let's cross so these people who are running. Oh, they're crossing. Okay. That's what I'm always like. For a second, I was like, yeah, it's all these slavery movies. And I'm like, well, how many are there? There's Roots.
Right. Which was like a mini series.
And 12 Years a Slave, but that's recent.
That's recent. And
Amistad.
You okay?
But I just felt like it's not really a lot.
It's not a lot.
But
I don't even count Django.
Yeah, I never saw that.
I refuse to watch it.
I refuse to watch it.
I don't like Tarantino movies.
I don't either. We are 100%
and
right.
I've seen the original Django, and it was so. I don't like when they step so far away from the original script. Okay. So at least the original storyline. Right. Yeah. It just the eras weren't right.
Yeah, he took a lot of creative license, I guess.
Yeah, so I just couldn't do Django. But other than that, as far as movies, yeah, there's movies that had slaves in them. Right. But there was not the slave movies, yeah.
Right. I was just so inspired and I was just so inspired by the representation of the strength and the power and the agency of our people. And I feel like, that. So anyway, that's how I started. I was like, I am going to review.
So you just started
season
with
2.
Underground? It was your first video?
Yep.
Okay.
I went back when season 2 was starting. I went back and I reviewed season 1. Okay. Just as an exercise to try to learn how to do reviews. Okay. So.
I think my very first comment was like, is this a review or a recap? This sounds more like a recap to me. And I was like, when it says review / recap in the title, like I'm recapping the video and I'm giving my opinion at the same time, so it's kind of both. I was like, so I don't know. It was it started out real slow. Yeah. And like I said, if I had along my weight loss videos.
Let's walk over here. I guess. I don't know.
Along my weight loss videos, I was I always say, I don't care if you subscribe to the channel or not. This for me. So, I probably hurt myself in the beginning because now that I'm doing reviews, I was like, okay, I would like more viewership because I like to talk to people. See, I like to run my mouth. So, I like the comments.
No.
I like to run my mouth.
I'm sorry, Bella.
It's okay. She just chilling. I couldn't even walk with my dog.
Really?
Oh, a leaf blow. He taking off. He gonna take you with him. So I put him on the treadmill.
All right. So your channel is called My Twisted Lyf with Poetry.
My Twisted Lyf, life spelled Lyf.
I was just about to say that.
Because I'm just crazy.
Okay.
It used to be called Putting Off Pounds with Poetry.
Oh, really?
But I changed that because my very first video said this channel's going to be about weight loss, TV reviews. And I never did anything else but the weight loss. So I just changed it. That's because, like I say, I'm a Gemini.
Oh,
and,
you're a Gemini.
I'm a Gemini. My birthday was just June 3rd.
Happy belated birthday.
And
Miss Thang, Miss Thang.
I change up so often. So yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
My thoughts are off colored sometimes.
Yeah.
What she see? What you
I
see,
have
girl?
no idea what she smells. But you can't feel the strength. She looked like she only weighed
looked
about
at
12
something.
pounds. But she trying to rip
Okay,
my
Mom,
arm off.
Is that
She's
Chihuahua?
she's
Okay.
a mutt. She's a Chihuahua mix,
Okay.
but she's not. She's too big to be a real Chihuahua,
So,
and
yeah.
she's a found dog.
So like, okay, we were doing tag videos back in the day. You haven't officially been tagged, but I'm gonna ask you this one question.
I've been
You've
tagged.
been tagged. I'm gonna tag you again. It's a positive tag video, and just asking a few questions like, who are your YouTube inspirations? So,
Do I answer it now or do I
you
just
go ahead
watch
and
it?
answer now that question.
Okay, so listen, I love listening to Forrest Rocks when I first
Yes.
started getting on YouTube because she's our age or my age. She's my age, and it was just like listening to a girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know, and kind of hanging out with, you know, I don't want to say she's crazy, but she's funny. You
Yeah.
know, hanging out with your crazy, funny girlfriend. So, and I was just really inspired by her consistency and, you know, it's almost like a professionalism
Yeah.
that I feel that she has, you know, with her videos. And then Shameless Maya, when
I'm
she
gonna have
did,
to find her because I had never heard of her before.
yeah, she cut her, she shaved her head bald on
Okay.
the video. Now I had already shaved my head bald. I'm not really hair sensitive like some people are. I don't really care. Y'all can tell, you look at my head, you be like, she don't really care. But I'm gonna shave it around the edges and have it long at the top again. I don't know, I would play with it, but I don't.
Okay.
But anyway, she's an artist, and we were talking earlier about different people who are writers on YouTube.
Okay.
And she's an artist, like I think she does photography and stuff like that. She ended up later on, after her YouTube journey started, doing some work for Prince before he made his transition. Some photography work, I believe. But she felt that she was a shy and quiet artist.
Okay.
Like she wanted to shamelessly promote herself. So that was the idea of her channel, to shamelessly
check her
promote
out.
herself. And she's a little on the younger side, and she's very like, you know, I don't know if Pollyanna is the word, but she's like very upbeat, friendly,
Okay.
cheerful, bubbly, like a cute girl.
Okay.
You know, but she's, you know, she probably in her 30s, I would guess. But I was just inspired by, you know, her. I was inspired by that saying, you know, I'm gonna put myself out here and I'm gonna shamelessly promote myself. This is who I am and this is what I do. And, you know, I'm a shy person, but, you know, as artists, a lot of times we sit around and we're like, well, my writing is better than their writing, or I could do this, but we're not out here like, you know. And if you do not ASK, you do not GET. So if you don't put yourself out here, like I was telling you about, I think she's One Single Rose on YouTube. This is the story I heard. I hope she don't mind me saying it, but somebody found her on YouTube, her poetry on YouTube, and she ended up going to Europe to do some work for a record company,
That's awesome.
composing and writing. But it's kind of like if her video hadn't been on YouTube, would they have found her in Detroit?
Yeah.
No.
That's nice, man.
Yeah. So that's inspirational to me. I think those were like the main.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Let's see. I'm trying to remember what all the questions are. Let's see. The use of inspiration. Wow. 3 things that you're good at.
Ooh, okay. 3 things that I'm good at. I think I'm probably the most positive, enthusiastic, supportive person I know.
Okay.
So I guess just looking on the sunny side, looking on the good side of stuff is a talent I have. What else? I think I'm a pretty good actor. I'm doing some devised work now.
So you do act for
I'm doing some devise work now. I've never done devise work. I don't know if you're familiar with that. But we're over the next month. Well, we started June 5th and June 24th we'll perform. But we basically this week we met Monday, Wednesday, Friday for a few hours, and we've written a play. It's going to be like a 45-minute play. So that's just really interesting to me to like kind of throw something out like that. I've never done that.
I can say I knew it when she was small time, getting big time.
But I've been performing. I've been acting, but I'm moving more into. You know, I want to do some directing. I'm going to do some assistant directing this year. We're doing Young, Gifted, and Black over at the Rosedale Park Theater House, and I'll be ADing.
I know that's one of the descriptions. I think I was talking to my daughter about your channel, and I was like, you got to watch her. I was like, she's theatric when she talks. So I'm using a good choice of word. I didn't know that you were actress.
Yeah, I don't play around as much. And what else am I good at? I think I'm a pretty disciplined person. Like, I've been a vegetarian for years. I've done
ask you that too.
cleanses. I've been a vegetarian since 89, something like that. I think 91 I was official. I started my transition in 89.
Okay.
And so 91 I was a vegetarian. So something like that. But you know, I do quarterly cleanses. Like when the season changes, I usually do a cleanse, and you know, so I think I can be really disciplined and really consistent with stuff. Like since I've started doing YouTube videos, my goal was to do an average of 1 video a day, really 2 videos a day. And I think I've more or less, you know, done that. I think once I decide to do something, I'm about to do it, it's gonna be done. So that's what I'm good at.
That's why I lack discipline. I know we did 100 days of vlogging. In that 1 year, I had to start over 4 times. I could not make it past day 13.
Yeah.
And then I finally did at the end. I was like so happy that I was over that 100 days.
Yeah. But see, I think that's the thing about discipline. A lot of times people think, oh, disciplined people, they just start off and finish. It's not the starting off and the finishing, it's the keep starting.
Man, oh goodness gracious.
So acknowledging.
And then I was like, I was hoping to make it a continuous habit. But once that hit that 100 days, I was very mindful of that. And I was like, I am so glad I'm done. So,
never again, never again, never again.
I'm that person that like, I would go on a fast of some sort. Like I would fast from not eating candy. And I do it for like the 40 days because sometimes I do it during Lent just because. And that 41st day, oh, I'm eating every candy that I could think of. So, yeah.
When I first started cleansing, I might have said this on a video before, but when I first started cleansing, when it would be like at the end of 10 days, you know, it would be like, it's midnight, it's day 10, blah, 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 I'm eating everything. But over time, you know, of doing it, you know, it would be like, well, I could wait till the next morning and then eat everything. And then it was like, eventually I could wait till the next morning and I was still eating raw, or, you know, it's kind of like the edge got off over time. And that's just kind of like, some things have to mature. You know, so sometimes you think, oh, this means that I'm this type of person, but it don't necessarily mean that. You might just have to mature into it or grow into it. That's what I learned. I was like, oh, I didn't even realize. I thought that was a forever thing, but it was
89. Woo, that's a long time, girl. Yes, you disciplined. You are disciplined. Oh man, I don't think I've ever done anything. Well, when I gave up pork, because I gave up pork, it was cold turkey, and that was only due to the fact that my daughter's allergic to it. So, and I didn't believe the doctor at first because her doctor was like Muslim, and she's from Africa. So I was like, she's a real Muslim. That's what my mind was saying at the time.
She's trying to push her beliefs on us.
Keena's father came from a Muslim household, so I was like, and he's the one that recommended this doctor. I was like, they just trying to get her to stop eating pork. So she would eat what I eat, and every time I would give it to her, she would break out hives, she couldn't breathe. I was like, she really is allergic to pork. So I had to stop eating it so she would stop eating it. So, and it's been, she's 19, it's about 17 years now.
Wow.
Since I've eaten pork. And I just had to stop cold turkey.
Wow.
The hardest thing was my bacon. So I started with beef bacon. Now I'm on turkey bacon. But I couldn't eat turkey bacon until I learned how to crisp it at first. Because I like crispy. And I got to get the Aldi brand because it's thick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have that Fit and Active Aldi turkey brand.
Yeah, I love Aldi. Aldi is one of my favorite places.
Yes. And like our local Aldis, I'm not sure if they do it the same here. They purchase products from like the local farmers.
Oh, I don't know. I know Trader Joe's does that, like
Oh,
with their
cool.
pizza dough. Local people make their raw pizza dough.
So yeah, it's like but that's the only thing I have been disciplined in that I could think of.
Okay. It's probably other stuff, because that's what somebody had to teach me, because I was like, oh, I'm not disciplined because of things that were going on with my business. And they're
Okay.
like, what are you talking about? You're not disciplined. You know, you have to think of the things that you already do and just transfer it. And there's a lot of stuff, you know, just like you thought of that.
Yeah.
There's probably other stuff that you're disciplined in. I just dropped my coat. Is that the end of the positive tag?
There's 3 more questions, but I hope you're gonna do it in the video. So
This is a video.
no, you're gonna do a separate one, girl.
Oh, okay. All right.
This is more detailed, but I can't think of all the questions.
That's okay. We'll get them.
We get them.
So fabulites, walking and talking. Look, I had them.
I worked out, y'all.
Yeah, we've been walking for about 12 million hours or something.
Is it?
No,
It's
it's
the
a couple
same
hours.
thing. It is 10:40.
All right.
10:40.
What time you get here? She thought she was gonna come here,
About
walk, and go back
8:35,
and go to the
something like that.
hotel and go to
So
sleep.
like 2 hours. Oh no, I'm still going back on sleep.
Oh, she's still
I
going back
am.
going to sleep.
I ain't got to check out until 1.
All right. Be you. Oh, wait. We had a joint shop. Be you. Be fabulous. Be fabulous you.
My Twisted Lyf.
Deuces. Oh, right. My Twisted Lyf with poetry.
That's okay.
Is it all one word? No.
No, all separate.
All right.
My Twisted Lyf with poetry.
I don't know how to put links for YouTube in my descriptions.
Oh, okay.
Peace.
Peace.